Liftoff will start in T-minus 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have ignition.
Live from the Tony Wallow Studios, it's the Ken Stout Live Show featuring the Zoom homies, produced by L&K Productions. Yeah, I couldn't tell that time.
I heard noise on the stream before I muted. And
Yeah, it's the same. It's the same thing. It's as soon. Oh my God, what is going on? I'm not restarting the stream tonight. I'm going to figure this out. Zoom is set to the headphones. Set to the Yeti, set to the headphones, and it works. I hear you guys through here. I'm also hearing you through the TV, or through the monitor, which is a TV. I go to my sound on the computer, and it is set to the headphones, which are speakers HW01. I'm going to figure this out.
I'm still here. I'm just going to not make everybody watch me eat.
That's fine. I'm trying to figure out this echo real quick.
I've just had my Snickers ice cream.
Well, I hate to think that I have to restart this whole doggone thing again. All right, let me have an audio check in Zoom, please, from Zoom.
You're good.
You're good.
All right, now I need an audio check from YouTube if you're hearing Zoom or not. I need an audio check from YouTube if you're hearing Zoom or not. Well, you hear me, but I need you to be able to hear Greg and William and everybody else. Well, you hear me, but I need you to be able to hear Greg and William and everybody else.
Yep.
Which requires Greg and William and anybody else to speak at this time.
Okay, let's see. YouTube.
I think I figured it out. Let me go ahead and let everybody in.
Come on.
I think I figured it out. Let me go ahead and let everybody in. It's much better.
Come on.
I think I figured it out. Let me go ahead. But I don't know why it solved it last night, because it shouldn't have solved it last night.
Oh, here's trouble.
From both coasts, yes. Pretty sure I don't hear it through the monitor anymore.
What the heck?
Nope.
Same thing as last night, huh?
It was. I've got it. I believe I have it fixed, Tim, actually.
Did you figure out what it was?
I think I did. I'm not hearing. I was hearing the echo. I'm no longer hearing it. And the way I remedied it should not have fixed it last night, but it did fix it last night. So that in itself is very strange.
So how did you fix it?
I went through my OBS settings and I looked to see which OBS setting was off, which is the same thing I did last night. And that setting was not changed. And I changed a setting and it worked. I mean, it makes no sense to me.
Oh, so it didn't save it last night?
Apparently not. I don't know.
I see the problem.
Honestly don't know.
I see exactly what the problem is.
Me?
You got big beast behind you. There's the problem.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's exactly what it is.
I'm just messing with you. No, that's really weird. I know you asked Doug this morning about it, but
yep.
He was not interested in I can't even believe he streamed today.
Let's see how well that comes through. There seems to be on YouTube. I'm showing something here.
Oh, that was crazy.
Yeah, actually, that was
super crazy. I got a lot of friends out there, and you do too.
Yeah, I don't like the fact that I have to hide the QR code of Photo Mix Media in half of the clocks or a quarter of the clocks, but in order to see the full-fledged effect of this, it's
that's huge. What is that, E3?
I have no idea. It's down in Little Rock somewhere.
Look at all the transformers blowing up on the ground.
Yeah, I noticed that, and then I see the guy standing on top of the building.
What an idiot. Well, I was looking at the radar an hour prior to when you sent me this video, and it's kind of funny when you sent me that through Messenger. I was looking at it at the same time.
Yeah, I brought up Indiana's radar to see what it was looking like, and it wasn't looking too bad.
It's all the way from that front from.
Looks
Texas,
like it's not too far from you,
Illinois.
Yeah, it looked like a pretty good storm, actually.
Thunderstorms. That's a crazy cold front.
I'm looking at national radar, and looks like you guys got a bunch over Indiana.
Oh, yeah. I like using live radar, and you can download it as an app through the Windows Store, but I like it on my Android phone too. My Radar is the name of it. And you can change the layers. You can even add aviation layers if you prescribe to it, which is kind of cool for us pilots.
Thing only runs. Does this thing work? Let's see. Yeah, right now everything's north of Indianapolis. I'm looking at a live radar. Do what, Chris?
I'm moving in from the west.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm only looking at if I expand it out a little bit, looks like there's something going on in Nebraska and getting ready to hit into Iowa. But the big storm is the big rain and everything's in Chicago, Minneapolis, Toronto, according to this radar. Of course, I could be looking at an old radar too. You never know.
I'm looking at the Indianapolis radar, and you got something not too far from you. I don't know if it's storm or just rain or what.
North or south of me?
West.
Really? So can you drop me a link for that, please?
Where you at, Ken?
I'm on the south side of Indianapolis. I live about 1.5 miles from the next county down.
Here it comes into chat.
Thank you.
Ken, down in Bloomington, looks like there's a tornado warning.
And I'm clicking on that. Yes, they do.
Okay, that took away my tornado. Looking. I have to go get my tornado back now. So let me.
That supposedly is the Indianapolis area from the National Weather Service radar.
There's no tornadoes there. I don't know about this guy down here in Cape, whatever that is. I don't even know if I can pronounce that.
Gerardo.
Thank you.
That's it's down in.
See, those little small storms, they scare me. That's where those tornadoes come from. This long front coming through here, that's not too bad. But when it gets closer to the front, that's where this is nuts. I've been watching this all day. I should have been a weatherman instead of a pilot.
We're supposed to get storms tomorrow, and the river is already up over flood stage.
Yeah, I'm watching that also down there in Lakeland, Florida. My stepmother's there now at Sun and Fun. It's the second biggest air show and fly-in this country. So I hope they don't get this, but it's heading to them. The front's right there at San Antonio. It could go across the Gulf of Mexico and pick up a crap load of moisture and just dump it all over them. I think what was it when me and my ex broke up, they had tornadoes there, and my dad was in a little camper, and Oh, it devastated that place. This time of
Well,
year is not cool.
No, it's always unsettled weather.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's super crazy this year.
and
Yeah.
Hey, Alex. Oh, this is nuts.
Soundbar's messed up again.
Probably. That tornado that went through North Little Rock earlier today probably messed it up.
Yeah, we haven't heard any latest updates yet on that, but I'm looking at the big picture. This thing looks like a big hurricane floating across the states. It's crazy looking. It looks like the eye of it's in Norfolk. I don't know what state that is.
Looks like Bobby Warren's still having some issues with Cox, and he said he's not happy. He has to keep his house nice for 2 more days. I keep our house nice all the
Jesus.
time. I mean,
Here,
you can't
don't
eat off the
care.
floors by no means, but there's no dust. And our biggest problem is we'll wash a load of clothes and dry it, and then neither one of us are in the mood to fold it, so it sits around for a couple days
Sky
unfolded.
weather. Okay. Okay, it's from his local TV station.
So I got an email I want to share because I'm not quite sure what it is. I'll just read you the email. I have a question about how Microsoft and how do they send updates to my computer, being that I'm on Wi-Fi and I'm not plugged into the internet.
Huh?
that came from me.
I wasn't going to
Can
say
you
that,
read
but
that again?
well, now that the cat's out, now that the Elgato, not that the El Elgato is out of the bag. That's the cat, by the way. I got a letter today, and it says I have a question about Microsoft and how they send updates to my computer, being that I'm on Wi-Fi and not plugged into the internet directly. Do they send them over the air, and how do they know what updates to send where? Well,
What
Alex, I hear
scam.
background and
Oh, that's probably you hear probably the fan in the bathroom. The one.
I hear something.
Um,
Figure out how to make it go away.
I can answer that if you want.
Sure, go ahead.
Josh, yes, you are connected over Wi-Fi to your computer. Your connection between the router and the computer is over Wi-Fi, but but the router is still connected to the cable line in the other room. So,
Okay.
so you're still directly connected. Even if you was over a cellular network, they'd still be able to.
Hello, girl.
They
Okay.
do it. They do it over the internet, just like everything else.
It's just like my aunt's computer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I'm confused and I don't know what I'm doing.
I didn't know you were Doug Betts, but okay.
Here you go.
All you have to know is that it works.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
Really?
you're connected via Wi-Fi instead of connected to via Ethernet cord. You're still connected to the internet.
Yeah.
Wi-Fi.
that-
Do what, William? So Bobby
Somebody
Warren
needs
is
to mute
saying
their
there's only
dog.
Cox available. What part of Florida is he in? I cannot believe the state of Florida only has one ISP provider.
Cocoa Beach, I think.
They got more than one internet provider.
Well, I would think so because Charleston, Illinois had 3. And Charleston, Illinois is a middle of nowhere crossroads university town. Of course, that's probably why I had 3 is college town.
Well,
He's
I've
in
only got
Ocola. I
2.
don't know where Ocola is at. Uh-oh. Text
I know
message
that's
from
the whole state.
Mrs. K already.
I
That's
know where
early.
Cola's at. I've been there.
That's Ocala.
Oh,
So Greg, did Atlantic Broadband get sold to somebody or they just get renamed?
That might be just that town. There's only one internet provider. There's probably another one too, but
I will say Fresno sucks. All we got is Comcast and AT&T fiber, and their marketing tactics or whatever you want to call it is kind of fake to me. Oh yeah, you got fiber optics in there. You know, I don't.
Well, it just
I,
takes
I,
one
I
person
switched
having
that.
it.
I switched to AT&T because they looked cheaper, and I knew the president of AT&T, the actual president. So hey, switch me over. I immediately switched back within a month. That was the crappiest deal ever.
Yeah, I don't know anything about T-Mobile home internet, but they're ranked second in that area. Spectrum is ranked first. Actually, they're ranked first with the 99% availability in however you say that city. Xfinity is ranked third with 80%. I know nothing about T-Mobile home internet. I've got AT&T.
I don't either,
and I'm happy with it. It works.
You got the 2-wire? Are they still doing that?
Have fiber optic.
Oh,
I tried to qualify for T-Mobile home internet, but they told me that because of my credit.
He means the 2 signals through the wire. Yeah, that's probably what it is.
I plug it in. It works. I'm happy. Speaking of, where's Jeff at? Oh, he's still eating good.
I'm here though.
My hour and 54-minute movie, whatever it was this morning, uploaded to YouTube in under 20 minutes last night. That was the standard def and the high def. I was really pleased. And I was really happy when it finally got done. I learned so much when I did that video editing.
I watched your premiere this morning. I can't believe I watched it because I don't like golf. But anyway,
yeah.
I went and got lunch. Came back home and ate that and fired up Carrie Holzman on the 60-inch TV and got my lazy boy chair and I slept through that whole episode. And I woke up and he said, "Bye for now." So I don't even know.
Well, that's right. Today's Friday. Carrie was live.
Missed him again. Live. He gave away 5 HP corporate refurbished mini PCs or something or another.
Oh, that's nice.
That's really cool. I like what he does.
Well, I had a good reason.
I think he went on a rant about somebody about doing something or whatever, and I fell asleep in the middle of that thing, and I woke up. I woke up. It was 3:30. He said, "Bye for now." I was like, "Well, shit, I didn't miss nothing."
Yeah, I have those HPs, and I would those other things he's been doing.
I had good reason today to miss it. I was actually sleeping.
You did the same thing I did.
I didn't feel very good, and my legs were sore, my back was sore, so I just laid down and took a nap. Now I'm going to try to figure out how to show the radar that Jeff sent me in that little box, and that's probably not going to go well.
So those are just warning areas, it looks like.
Need to be there. There.
To answer Jeff's question, Atlantic Broadband got bought out by a company called Breeze Line.
Okay.
Really?
Is that recent?
That's what I had when I was in South Carolina. Was Atlantic Broadband. Wasn't very good prices either then.
I wonder if Time Warner is still in the Carolinas. Wintermeat's not here. I don't see him in the chat because I worked for Time Warner Cable. I don't know. I think Comcast bought them out.
What happens if I change this back to here? Oh, other than it changed. Okay, that's cool. I may have this finally set up to where I can do something I want to do. Let me change the size of this box a little bit, make it a little bit bigger so you can see the full tornado. I'll replay it.
If you go to National Weather Service radar, just general, you see the whole thing that lets you select a local radar if you want from there, rather than just using what I put in the chat.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Well, that same video's gone viral over the social media, all over the place.
I bet it has.
I'm just waiting Well, I'm not waiting. I just hope nobody got hurt.
I haven't heard anything, but then again, why does it
That
keep?
thing's huge.
It's supposed to
And I'm
play on
judging
loop.
from the photographer, and it looks like he's standing on a roof too.
Oh, I bet there was some
I shouldn't
tremendous
be
pictures
laughing
taken.
about that, but I'm looking at that highway. That's a long ways away from whoever was videotaping that. That's crazy.
Yeah, and then if they don't have it zoomed in, that shows you the magnitude of that storm.
That's huge.
Yes, it is.
Oh, there you can see the transformers blowing up. Or that could be lightning from the tornado. I have seen that before.
Long Dog joins us live. Been a while since he's been here at night. Good evening, Long Dog, or actually good afternoon. What time is it in California? Oh, it's 8 o'clock. Good evening is correct. I was trying to get Bobby to tell us exactly what's going on with his internet so we could try to figure that out. Seems to have more issues with his internet than Alex does with his website. And Alex is up to something. He's got that look on his face and he's muted.
Mm.
And he's talking. Doesn't know he's muted.
So now you can play the theme from the cop shows. Bad boys, bad boys.
Yeah, I would clearly catch some kind of notification on that. So,
hey, I'm starting to review a lot of copyright stuff, and they're easing up on some of this stuff, I've noticed. Because some of my stuff has been shared illegally, and I have notified certain people, hey, these photos are being shared without my permission. And they go like, well, you put it out there on this, it's free.
True.
It's
I mean,
free
to a
for all.
certain point.
Yeah.
But yet those are the same people, if you went and got their stuff, they would complain too.
Exactly.
Oh, more than likely, sure. More than likely. So I changed the Zoom request just a little bit. I changed the color and I put a background behind it. And it's not, the background's at 50% opacity. I just didn't want to do it.
You made a new
yeah,
request.
Yep.
Smart.
So I was messing with that earlier today. Works out pretty good. A little bit of a longer delay than I wanted.
I'll probably filter out a lot of spam.
Well, it goes to my phone first, and then I'll have to log into the email, and then I go through the process of figuring out, do I want this person on Zoom or not? And depending on how that goes, and it didn't go well the other night. Trust me.
I don't know what happened the other night, but anyway.
It's a long story.
I finally, well, you already know I fixed the Facebook thing, but now I'm getting all these requests from these cute girls.
Talk to Jose about that.
Yeah. It's like, okay, yeah, you can't hack my account no more, so you're making up, whoever this is, they're making up multiple accounts and keep sending me these friends requests. And I go and look at the profile. Oh, this thing just got started, what, yesterday? Screw off, guys. I don't have time for your scamming crap. This is ridiculous. It's annoying.
Yeah, I got about 3 messages this week, which were really odd. One of them was, "Hey, I'm grilling fish later. You want to come over?" And I'm like, "Don't even know who you are, so I'll have to pass." And I hate to change my phone number just because a few people
I'm not doing
pester
that.
me. Yeah, it's just not.
I'm not changing my account because it's so old, and it helps out my photography business, my computer repair business.
Sure. I mean,
and I'm linked to Central Valley Aviation Association. Somehow I got kicked out of EAA, Experimental Airplane Association 376, which I don't know why. I'm the one that created it along with Doug Betts. But anyway, leave me alone. And then I see almost 1,000 spam crap in my email every day. Never had that problem before. But that's the thing these days.
Yeah, on my email it fluctuates. Some days it gets hit hard and heavy, and then there's other days I don't get anything in there. It's crazy.
Yeah, it really pisses me off is, oh, we see unusual activity on your Microsoft account or your Instagram or Facebook, and these are all made up crap. And Doug's demonstrated that, and I hope people listen to him when he demonstrates that stuff. Look what's in the RUL or whatever. It's all fake. I wish I could just find a way to block all that crap forever. But that's not
Yeah, that
gonna
probably
happen.
will
I
never
have a
take place. So
Microsoft account, but I never use it. It's very well.
I got several accounts. I use all of it. It helps me generate money, even though I'm not generating anything right now. I'm sure Kerry Holzman and Doug Betts and everybody else does the same thing.
I just don't use it for the computer login because I don't trust Microsoft.
I don't trust anything.
let's see here. Where am I going to put this window at? Let's put it over there. There we go. He has one Bobby Warren says he has one bar on his Wi-Fi. Yeah, if you own it, they're not going to help you. That's a good point. When it rings up, have you
True.
rebooted it and reset it and unplugged it and jumped up and down on one foot and? All that's actually factual true, except the jumping up and down on one foot. I don't think that helps. Well, then try jumping up and down on one foot. He did all that. That didn't work. I suggest jumping up and down on your left foot first, and if that doesn't work, then jump up and down on your right foot. And if that doesn't work, put your right foot in. If that doesn't work, put your left foot in.
Man, I hadn't heard that in years. Can we do the hokey pokey?
See, I figured somebody would catch up on it.
Man, I hadn't heard that since the elementary school days. We actually had a parachute.
Kind of.
And we threw a ball in the middle of that thing and bounced it up and down.
I'm too old to hokey, let alone pokey.
Oh, those are the good
trying
old
to
fun
balance
days.
on one foot is one of the things you're supposed to test when you're getting older to see how good balance or whatever is. And isn't as easy as it used to be.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. I
I
still love going out and dancing.
I never did like to dance, even when I was able to pretend like I could dance.
I'll go out dancing, but I can only dance for so long because then I get tired. Can't stand for very long.
So he wants to put a coaxial port in his guest room, and that's going to help his Wi-Fi. So what, you going to add a secondary box? Have like a booster? What it sounds like.
I've tried that with a booster single. That didn't help me because I have done that. And I was running coax cable, I believe, almost 100 feet. It worked for a while, but the longer the cable, the signal gets lost. So I don't know what he's trying to accomplish.
I think he's just trying to accomplish getting his Wi-Fi signal to be stronger.
But you have to be careful. It's the
That's what I
internet.
think.
What was that, Chris?
You can get an amplifier, but you have to be careful when it's internet. But you can get all that loss back.
Yeah, I did use an amplifier, but I found out the hard way it didn't help me none. I just dealt with it. It sucked. But that was over 10 years ago. So I'm not going down that rabbit hole again. I will call my ISP provider and tell them to fix it. As long, and that's something else about Comcast. They will charge you to come out, even though they don't have a problem on their end. They find a problem on your end, they charge you, which kind of sucks, but that's just the way they work.
AT&T does, if it's on your end, they'll charge you.
Cox used to try to sell you a plan for, I don't know, an extra $5 a month, and they would take care of anything inside your house without an extra charge. They get enough folks to do that, they make a lot of money.
Last time any technicians was in here was when I was first moved in here, and then I switched to AT&T, and then I switched back. They come in here and did a speed test. I'm like, why are you doing that? I just want it turned on.
I spent hours with my speed test last night, and then he sent me his. Then I didn't see him until I went to bed. He's getting a lot better speed than what I am.
He just had an upgrade. I think he's still working on the website. He texted me earlier and said it was all fixed and up and running and good to go. I still can't access it, but I think that's more to do with AT&T than anything. I don't think it has anything to do with his website. And I don't plan on buying a car anytime soon. If I do, I'm probably not going to Sheridan, Arkansas to buy a car.
Yeah, I can only access that website through a VPN.
Hey Ken, Ken and Chris, I think I fixed it. I think it was on my end, because now I can suddenly access the website over my mobile data, which is AT&T, just the same as
Whatever you did,
Chris.
Okay, whatever you did, two things are about to happen. One, you're going to be in the waiting room for, I don't know, 60 days. Two, I'm looking at the website by clicking on your link. So what was the problem that you swore up and down? Ken, it's not on my website. It's your problem. I'm waiting to hear the explanation.
It was a configuration issue with the certificate, with the SSL certificate file.
Oh.
On my it was a problem with the SSL certificate file for the IPv6.
No, but it's my problem. Do you remember all the times you made me feel terrible because it's my problem? Can't talk about him though because he watches the stream.
All I see is Jeb's Auto homepage.
Yeah, that's all. I was still getting the 404 error earlier tonight, but now when I clicked on the link, it went right to his homepage. Yes.
So what it should be, the WordPress thing.
Yeah, I can see your homepage, but there's no links to any other pages at this time.
Chris, can you see it? Can you get to it?
I'm laying down in bed. I'll try later.
I'm guessing if I can get to it, Chris can get to it because we're both on AT&T.
Well, yeah, but you've always been able to get to it, Jeff, because you've been using IPv4 to get to it. AT&T uses IPv6 by default, and IPv6 was the reason what I've been having issues with all this time.
Okay, is the
you talking to me?
Page, is that all that's up at this point?
Yes.
All right.
Yes, that's all that's up, or yes, you're talking to me.
Yes, that's all that's up. If you can get to where it says Jeb's Auto Inc. and it's got that picture or information, that's all that's up.
All right.
Can I expand the Zoom stream a little bit? It seems to be small.
I don't see any difference tonight.
Let me look at that.
Roy
Kajir, and I know I'm saying that's wrong. Oh, he told us how to say that the other day, and I forgot. Let me figure out why that looks so funny. Hold on 1 second. And the only thing I can think of is that, and that's not going to affect that. Okay, bear with me. Let me look at this.
And I downgraded the website too, so now instead of $25, it'll be $15 a month. Because
Oh, for the website?
It only takes the website itself. It only takes like around 600 megs of RAM to run the website. So I downgraded it to 2 gigs of RAM and 50 gigs of storage. And I fixed the IPv6 cell phone connection issues we've been having on them. If you're on mobile data, it's always worked on Wi-Fi. At least for me.
Interesting.
And this whole time, I've literally been having this issue, been thinking about this issue on and off for the past year and a half, ever since I first set up the website, and I've never been able to get it to work on a mobile data, my mom's cell phone, my dad's cell phone, my cell phone, and all this time, all it was then a couple of little configuration issues.
Alice, read my name right now on the screen and think about it before you say something.
Alex, don't do it.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out. My OBS decided to change a lot of things, and I'm working on this. Give me just a second. That's weird. I'm going to do this.
Frustrated. I can't stand it that it took me a year and a half to figure out that's what the is. But I just happened to stumble across a forum post showed how to fix it. And I thought, well, I'll give it a shot, and if it breaks something, I just restore the backup from last night. And it worked.
I realize that that's a little bit of overkill on the Zoom right now over the YouTube stream, but I'm trying to figure something out. Yeah, I think it's going to end up being about the same as it was. It's still overtaking the clocks a little bit, isn't it?
Hi, Jim.
Can't see the comment. Okay, Tony mentioned seasickness. What if I do this? I don't know what's up with OBS, quite honestly. It's starting to frustrate me. Yeah, I'll have to look into that because it's not looking like I can get it to go any bigger without covering something up. Hi, Jim.
Hey.
Trying to figure something out in OBS. That's why I got my camera turned off and I got the perplexed look on my face. We've seen that enough recently. You don't need to see it no more.
Jim must be feeling better.
What if we want to?
What if you want to see my perplexed face? Watch Daily Da Vinci. That's all I can say.
Nope, I was sleeping. Didn't get up till 1:30.
So I'm able to move it around with no issues. Oh my gosh. Now I'm getting bombarded with texts from the wife.
Isn't that wonderful? I used to hate when I go fishing. Every 3 minutes. No, now a text, a phone call. Where are you at? When you coming home? Where you at? When you coming home? Are you kidding me? I'm fishing. Leave me alone.
Don't
Did
like.
you catch anything? No.
Don't like that.
You didn't lose that phone in the lake?
Oh, I did throw the phone in the lake one day, believe it or not. Because I wanted a new phone, and that was an excuse. But when I got home, my excuse was Oh, I fell in the lake by accident. Oops. That was the biggest, probably the only lie I ever told. I fell in the lake. No, I didn't. I didn't want you calling me no more.
Only thing I caught was phone calls.
I'm just going to let that sit right there. I'm going to lock this down so changes can't be made, supposedly. And start the camera back up. Yay, camera works. Something worked good. The only cute little fishing story I have doesn't involve a cell phone. I used to catfish a lot at night, so I'd put a little bell on the end of the pole, so when the catfish started messing with it, you'd hear it and catch a fish. And
those were the good old days.
Yeah.
Catfishing. Yeah, I would catfish on Smith Mountain Lake in Virginia, and I put a little, looks like a little cowbell.
It's just a little bell. Yeah, it's like a little cowbell, but quite
it
little.
Looks like a cowbell, but miniature cowbell.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, I was in my 20s back then. I was a party animal. We were out there partying on a dock or on a boat.
Oh.
Good times. Very good times.
That does make a difference.
We did catch a couple of big 9-pounders, and we put them in somebody's pond just to see if they would survive or not, but they didn't.
It's a good thing I looked up. I'm testing something on Zoom without being in OBS, and I accidentally clicked on the X, and it said close the meeting for everybody. And I just glanced up in time before I click. So, I'm trying to determine how much of a difference there is on the stream when it's this size or when it's that size. And I'm not sure I can see that big of a difference. Right now it's full screen on my monitor, and right there it's windowed. I like it windowed because I can then pop chat out and put it right in front of me, and I don't have to be glancing off unless I'm researching something. Second size is better. John Loy Sr. says the second size is better. So current is windowed, and I'm going to go ahead and this is full screen.
Yeah, it's a little larger on full screen.
I see that, but then that disappears chat, so I'll work on that somehow. I'll leave it like that for right now. That's fine. Okay, so we're going to leave it like that. Now, when someone else joins, I don't know how that's going to affect this because I haven't done this in full screen. Roy's got 6 screens running at once. Wow. I got 4. Now, I got a tech question. I probably answer this. I probably have asked this in the past, and I probably know the answer, but there's no way I can plug in the motherboard itself on the HDMI slots and have 2 more monitors, correct?
Don't think so. I'm not 100% sure, but I don't think so.
You should be able to, let's see. Yes, if you're running off the Intel chip on board, you should be able to use the onboard graphics to run the monitors separate from your graphics card.
Roy is saying yes with the splitter, so I understand. Yeah, sure, I can split. I'd have 2 monitors with the same feed going to it, but if I could, and this is an if thing, don't nobody go spreading rumors, Sean. Oh, Sean's not here. That I'm going to go with 2 more monitors because it's just a if thing. If it were possible, then I might, again, think about getting 2 more monitors. But if it's involved, there's a lot of things that have to go into BIOS and change and this and that and the other, I don't want to do it.
Well, I think that's going to be one of the conditions you're going to have to deal with.
Yeah, would make sense. So
let's see.
When I wanted to set up my second monitor, I had to put it on my left side instead of my right side because I couldn't run the cord to the other side of the room. It wasn't long enough.
Robert says we have more monitors.
Yeah,
Yes,
I
welcome
saw
to
that.
my television station. Hold on a minute. Let's go to this feed.
Do you have USB-C out on that motherboard?
I have who? What?
Do you have a
Don't ask him a
USB
technical
output?
question.
Okay. Do I have a USB-C? Is that the question?
Yeah.
Yes.
No, I do not.
Okay. Because you can get a monitor out of some of those as well.
You have two HDMIs, you're saying?
Maybe. I know I have one for sure. I'll give you the motherboard. You guys can look it up while I go get my coffee. I have the Prime Z 490-P motherboard.
Oh,
I have
okay.
one display port and one HDMI.
You can, because this monitor is running off the CPU onboard graphics off HDMI, while the other is running off of a video card.
I have four. My four monitors are all off my
video card.
My graphics card, correct? Yes.
Yeah, that depends. Some motherboards will allow that, and some it's an either or.
And I've got to refill my coffee. I will be right back. Please, somebody besides Alex and Sean, keep the conversation going.
Well, what if we're the only ones that will speak, that will say anything?
Why did I even bother to say anything?
Oh, wow.
I know what that means. I know what that means. I'm going to the waiting room when you get back.
Yeah, I don't know. I've got a Z490 motherboard. It's gigabyte.
I don't even know what the hell I have.
But that
I got too much crap laying around
Z490 is
here.
the same chipset.
In theory, you should be able to run both off the Dizzle and the HDMI from the CPU.
I guess the question that oh shoot, I forgot to get water while I was in there. Be right back.
Question is, what is
That's
that
what
one
I'm having,
showing
water.
compared to what the graphics card is showing?
Got
Yeah, he's
plenty
got
of water.
different things on the different monitors now.
Because it's just like
Gatorade. Felt a little different.
I switched the weather onto that one off the CPU.
Yep.
And still kept the other. Still got the zoom on the other in the main monitor.
Ken, I heard your state spoken in the storm. Anything close to you? They've got rain predicted coming here in an hour or so. We have tornado warning, I think it
the
was.
radar. Let me look at that.
According to the weather watch, it's 65 degrees with heavy rain right now, and a tornado watch is in effect until 3 a.m. EDT Saturday, April 1st.
I can't remember everybody's address. Where are you at? What state you in, Ken?
Confusion.
Okay, that's not available. That must
What
be
did we succeed? Oh
that
man,
must be that 53rd state,
Indiana.
Okay,
he's near Indianapolis.
Yeah, south side. So I think the technical question in my mind is, if I could test this theory real easy. I could unplug one of my monitors, plug it over in on the motherboard, restart the computer, and if it works, it works. But I don't see it being that simple. And there's no need. I honestly do not have a need for 2 more monitors right at this point in time.
You got 4 monitors already, don't you?
I do.
No, you don't need a 5th or a 6th.
Yeah, I honestly do.
I've only got 3 myself.
He starts running 6 monitors. I'm going to need a 5th of something.
A 5th of something. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, I can put windows on here and be just. I mean, I've got on the one monitor, I've got the pink clocks and I've got the tornado behind it. So if I hit the button to show the tornado, it may or may not work. Oh, you know what? Oh, it does work, but now it covers up the majority of Zoom.
Wasn't something supposed to go through Little Rock? Was it last night or something?
Watch the YouTube stream, and what is playing right now on YouTube is what went through Little Rock today or tonight. Oh, there's some good thunder. Yes, we got stuff right now.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now on the radar. Oh, Hopkinsville, Tennessee. That's where my dad was born. They're getting hammered.
Somebody posted on Facebook that there was multiple injured or fatalities at the university hospital here. Which thankfully I wasn't there. I don't go there until next month for my normal regularly scheduled refill.
Got a tornado warning. That looks. Oh,
that was
man,
a good class with thunder. So if I suddenly disappear in both the feed and Zoom, you'll know what happened.
Yeah, the power went out. No big deal.
So Roy is saying if you have a graphics card on board, the ones on the motherboard are shut off. Okay. Kind of answers the question. So that's supposed to be looping, but it's not.
Evansville, they're getting hit hard.
That's down south of me.
You're north of that?
I'm in the dead middle smack center of the state in Indianapolis.
Oh, yeah. Oh, crap. You're fixing to get some rain and thunder.
Yeah, thunder's happening right now. According to the weather app on the phone, we've got heavy rain right now. So, again, if I just suddenly blip out, then I'll try to rejoin Zoom from the phone, but I can't do anything with the stream from the phone.
It's flying through there, and it looks like it's heading straight to Cincinnati and Dayton. This is crazy looking. Oh, there's another bad one down there in Evansville.
Called Mother Nature.
Yep.
Yep.
Was it April showers bring May flowers or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, something or another.
So 3 weeks from tonight, I'll be recovering from my surgery. I will try to do a live stream. We figured that out today. She's all worried about that. It's raining hard here with thunderstorms. Thank you, dear.
Yeah,
it's raining hard here too.
Oh, this stuff's heading towards Lynchburg, Virginia, where I grew up overnight. Oh wow, this is a crazy looking system.
Yeah.
Wow. This is nuts.
And then I figure 6 weeks from tonight will be weather permitting when I get to play what will probably be a horrible round of golf because I'll have both good eyes and that will mean my golf game will suck.
Wow, this is nuts.
You just have to give it up for bowling.
I used to bowl. I don't bowl. I don't think I can. I don't see me ever bowling again. Actually, golfing, yes, and
I used to bowl. I used to bowling, but
I used to bowl all the time until my right knee started to give me problems. I got a thing called runner's knee from racing by spikes back in the day when I was in my 20s.
Somewhere around here, I have a whole bunch of metal put pepper on, but if I could find them.
I never wanted anything, but
they might be down better than my baby ball.
But I lived in the Seven Hills City, Lynchburg, Virginia, and it's all hills, and that's where I trained at to be a professional bike racer. Did that till I was about 26 and gave it up. 20 years down the road, it caught up with me. Oh, you got runner's knee, by the way. Oh, really? Where does that come from? Oh, the doctor's like, was you in any kind of athletic stuff? Yeah, raced. Well, there you go. Almost 90% of the basketball players get the same thing. Because they're running back and forth through whatever.
on the
Court.
court. Sure. I did see when I watched my entire premiere today too. That was painful, by the way. But I did notice.
I watched the whole thing, believe it or not.
Yeah. Did you notice I'm cupping my wrist when I'm trying to short shots, and that's why my short shots aren't working?
I did see that, but I didn't know that was the problem.
That's part of the problem. Yeah. Uh-oh. Hold on.
I noticed your audio was really
I got
off.
tornado sirens going off.
Wow, they still have tornadoes, not sirens out there?
And they're going off, yes.
Yes, they do.
Oh, crap.
And
That's
yeah,
not
so
cool.
that's not good.
I'm looking at the radar right now. This is nuts.
isn't this crazy?
And they're getting louder. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Probably a bad thing.
Probably you're not helping.
You ask a question, so I'm only answering.
We're speculating out loud, Alex. Where are you at? I'm in Indianapolis, Indiana, and I don't know where they're at. I think one's literally within about a half a mile of here. Let me do this real quick.
Whatever that town or subdivision, Franklin is fixing to get hit hard.
Franklin is about 20 minutes due south of me. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah.
Actually, your sound got louder. This thing is nuts, dude. That's south of you, so
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
awfully loud.
you're really loud, though. This thing is huge. Yeah, Franklin was just issued a tornado warning.
No.
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 Nope.
Mm.
You probably
It's
have
probably
noise
zones
cancellation. You
I
probably
don't
have
have my
noise
noon
cancellation.
open.
You
The
probably have
map
noise.
I'm looking at seems
You
to
probably
be
have noise cancellation turned on or something, so it's muting your
I
sirens
was
in
gonna
the
say it's
background.
probably Zoom's noise cancellation thingy.
the worst. Seems to be south
70,
of it.
74 is getting hit pretty hard. There's a lot of thunder all up and down. Oh, this is nuts. Probably.
I have a question. I have a question.
Oh, it stopped.
Yeah.
The most intense part looks to be south of you, Ken.
Yeah.
Well, I can't tell how far on this map. I'm zoomed in on National Weather Service map around Indianapolis.
I don't like using National Weather Service map, to be honest. I like live radar. It incorporates government, National Weather Service, everything into one app, which is kind of cool.
Ken,
Us
do you hear
pilots
your
like it.
sirens going off every week being tested? Ours go off every Wednesday at noon for a test.
They test
Man,
them. I don't
Paris
pay attention to
got
how
hit
often they
hard.
test them. Mrs. K is
what?
6.2 miles due south of me. So if it's south, that's not good.
I've never seen anything move that fast. That's crazy.
Stealth mode says happy Friday. Let me go catch up with.
Oh, there's another one in Evansville.
Yeah, it's
Owenboro.
I'm not worried about Evansville. I'm gonna see
So
if
you're
I
between
can.
the two.
I'm in the dead center of the state, Tim. I am in the smack dab middle of Indiana.
And it's clear
What
behind
is
this thing.
the nearest
There's no clouds behind this. So
tornado?
that's good. It's moving through really fast. That's kind of
Siren to me.
crazy.
Which app are you using, Tim?
Excuse me?
Which radar app are you using?
Live window. I mean, live radar.
I Google that. I don't come up with anything.
Well, if you go to the Microsoft store, you can download it there. Actually it's a Android app.
Okay.
They finally added it to the Microsoft store where you can download it and use it on a Windows-based computer, which I love. A lot of pilots like it because you can add layers, you can have aviation layers, all kinds of stuff. And it'll give me alerts. I can pick a place, say, give me alerts for this place, give me alerts for that place. Back 10 years ago, my favorite thing was WeatherBug, but they still suck. There's so many apps out there, but I like this one personally. You can do high def radar on this thing. I think the National Weather Service can do the same thing, but you almost have to be a meteorologist and request to do certain things with that stuff, and that's what the
No, I'm
TV
looking at
stations
National
do.
Weather Service Enhanced Radar is what they call it.
Enhanced? Oh, that's pretty cool.
It's got some overlays that I don't quite understand, though.
That's why I use this thing. I can turn off and on different overlays. I can look at aviation overlays. I can turn them on and off. I could turn on temperature, wind direction, all that stuff. But right now I have everything turned off except for radar and high def.
E-Man says,
And that little low pressure is way up there, way up north of Ken, and it's circling a little bit, and it stopped. But way back here, the Norfolk is where it's all generating from. It's kind of neat.
I can't figure out.
They're getting hammered right now. I wouldn't be surprised if. Well, I don't want to say that. This thing's it's moving through fast.
Yes, Alex. They test our sirens the first Friday of the month. So once a month is when they test them. I'm trying to find.
Once a month. Ours get tested once a week.
I'm just telling you what I'm finding out here. I'm trying to see if I can locate where the nearest siren. It's got to be over by the high school, which is 3 blocks away.
That's probably an evacuation shelter, so that would make sense.
Well, I'm sure it is.
I think ours is over there by the courthouse.
Hello, everyone. Good evening.
Hello, Stealth. Hello, Rick.
Stealth mode.
Hey, what's up, man? I'm gonna jump on cam here. Give me a second.
Let me look at the monitor and see how two people joining affected it.
Hey, Stealth mode. Please don't tell us you're going through a tornado too.
No, we're clear and sunny.
They're good.
We're clear and sunny.
They're good down there.
We're spring. Yeah, we're good.
Robert just said they've had a verified tornado in Shelbyville. Shelbyville's on the east side of Indianapolis and a little bit south of us.
It's going through pretty quick, so I wouldn't worry about it.
We have it until the. Let me see when they're saying this is going to end.
I'm worried about. I'm kind of like, what's going to happen to the people in front of this thing? It's passing through really fast.
Tim, where are you again, brother?
I'm in Fresno.
Fresno, California?
Yeah.
Oh, you're getting the stream again. I saw that. I got a friend of mine in Northern California. Yeah.
Yeah, we got a lake here that hasn't been here in, a century?
Yeah, I can imagine.
The biggest lake on this side of Mississippi. Anyway.
Now, the siren might have been for the severe thunderstorm that they just put out over the
I can't believe people are still using sirens. That's cool.
Yeah, I would just like to be able to see a location of one.
Yeah, I went to the store the other day, stealth mode, and the produce is empty. All this rain we're having out here is really screwing up stuff. There's no produce to get. And I was screwed with one of my coworkers the other day. He came out to the brake truck. He never does that. We got a brake truck that comes out here. I get a steak
we have
burrito every morning at 8 a.m. or a cheese hamburger and fries combo. And Marshall come out. I was like, "What the heck are you doing out here? You're in the wrong place, buddy." So yeah, I went to Winco. You know, I eat fruit every morning at 8 a.m. There's nothing at Winco. I was like, "Well,
Yeah. Oh, the breakfast burritos
go
ain't too
figure."
bad if they're good
And
made.
I was really screwing with
Ain't
him
too
hard. I was like, "Well, there's one banana right there on the brake truck right now. You better buy it before it disappears."
That was always one of my favorite parts of going to college, along with the gig internet speed. That was always one of my favorite parts of going to college. All the food I could get at their little cafe there.
Well, you know, I get lunch at 10:30. I only got a 30-minute window. That brake truck shows up at 8 o'clock, so I have brunch every day. I don't have a lunch.
You'd
Then
run
I
and get the
eat.
sandwich
Then
and
I
go back to work.
then I eat after I leave work and then do whatever I want to do.
So Mrs. K just said the sirens are now going off at her work.
Oh, really?
What sirens?
The tornado sirens.
Yeah, he's near
Tornado
Indiana.
warning.
Or
oh gosh, Illinois, right? Northern Illinois or middle?
Yeah, I'm watching it live
Indiana,
on the radar.
Indianapolis.
This thing is crazy.
Indiana. Okay.
Yeah, I've
Yeah,
moved.
Ken, I'm looking at AccuWeather radar, and they've got something going on down near Greenwood, which is south of you a ways.
Greenwood's 1.5 miles from me.
Really?
Greenwood.
Okay,
Damn,
you were
dude.
farther out than I thought.
Okay.
Lorna's 6.2 miles away.
Yeah,
and
there's
she's-
a hot spot around Greenwood according to the AccuWeather radar.
Yeah, right. No, actually, south of Greenwood. That's what I was talking about.
Hey, I've got a storm chaser friend. Let me see if he's in your area. His name is Reed Timmer. Hold on. Let me see if he's there. Let me look him up.
Greenwood's getting hammered.
Hey, Rick, you're not thinking
See,
about
he'll be live
tonight?
right now if that's true. Hold on. I mean, if it's bad, hold on. Let me find him. I didn't mean if it's true. I'm sure it is. But
They had a tornado watch, severe thunderstorm warning, and tornado warning. But there's no rotating stuff.
Yeah, he
right
is
now.
live. He is live. Hold on.
Oh, really?
Hold on.
Ken, how far are you from Southport?
He's Dr. Reed Timmer from the Weather Channel.
Southport's 2 blocks east, 4 blocks north.
All right, hang on.
Okay, so you're
Oh,
in
wow.
between. You're kind of on the edge of what's going on.
Yeah, he's right on the
Could
edge.
explain what the sirens was about. Yeah.
Okay.
His
Possibly moving south. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. His location right now is Macomb, Illinois. 71 degrees. I'm not sure how close that is to you. Macomb, Illinois is where he is right now.
Never heard of Macomb, but that looks to be south central Illinois.
MACOMB, Illinois.
Yeah, that looks to be south central.
Can you request longitude and latitude from this guy?
Yes, I do have that. Actually, I do. Hold on.
Okay, they're
chat,
checking the
please, if you don't
residents because
mind.
they're freaking
Hang on.
out.
Hang on, I'll get that. Let me get it.
This is crazy. Oh, now they just issued another warning for the whole freaking Indianapolis area. Tornado
I think I have
watch.
to pay to get that information. Yeah, I have to subscribe and be a member.
That just popped up, and another one popped up north of that.
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
looking
hold
at,
on.
I'm
He's
looking
not
at
live
a
right
local
now. I
station's
apologize.
weather radar.
I'm
And
incorrect.
everything's kind of north of Indianapolis, but then the tail end of it.
I believe everything's north of you, Ken. I wouldn't worry about it.
Yeah, I'm incorrect. Hold on. Yeah.
Let's see if I can make this huge here.
Yeah, he's not on. He's
Wow,
on
that's
spring
odd.
break. Never mind. Yeah, he's on spring break. He's not live.
Let's see if I can
There's a
Powerful
replay.
storm.
this. Hold
It
on.
was 2 hours ago, though. It's showing 2 hours ago, but he's in
That's
Illinois.
about right.
Yeah,
It was
from
about
Illinois. He's
the
gone to
time-
bed.
That was
Yeah, but the front hasn't gone through yet, and behind that front, where all this major stuff is Charleston and Sullivan. It's still heading towards Indianapolis.
Charleston's
front
where I
has
used
it
to
crossed.
live.
I want to see this. I gotta
That
see this.
that front hasn't crossed through yet. That's crazy. And they keep they added 2 more warnings. Oh no. Marion they issued a tornado watch just now. Oh, they're popping up all over the place. Fort Wayne just issued one.
Oh wow, I'm looking at the radar now. Holy,
Yeah, I'm trying to bring it. I've got radar.
Crazy.
I'm trying to get it to show up over the screen. Hang on a minute.
Yeah, Memphis is getting hit. Northern Mississippi. It's
Memphis
going
is big,
through.
getting hit.
Looks like Illinois at the moment. It's heading your way though, Ken. Yeah, definitely.
It's
Yeah, they've
going
been
north
talking
of
about
him a
Memphis
little bit.
all day ever since about 5 o'clock when it hit here.
Yeah, I don't
Wow,
know.
there's
Yeah,
a
I'll see the details in a
Effingham.
moment.
So it's raining. It's raining really super hard right now.
Oh, I bet.
I mean, just raining.
Ken, the
real
telltale
super
sign.
hard. All right, can you guys?
If you have hail, if you start seeing ice and hail, yeah, there it is. Yeah. Oh, that's a detailed image.
So let me hit the play button. So it looks
Yeah,
like the
put your mouse
tail
where
end
you're
of
at.
it right here.
Where are you at? Put your house.
I'm right here in Indianapolis.
Oh wow, man! Just south of Indianapolis.
Crazy.
Yeah, this past you'll be okay. I think it's gonna miss you, bro. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
breaking.
it looks like it's north of Ken, so he's okay.
Yeah, it's breaking up.
Yeah, the
Well,
majority
just
of it's
south of
north
where
of Ken,
Ken
but
is
if you
right
look
now,
right
there's a hot
here,
spot south of Ken.
yeah, I mean right there, that area right there is where I'm at, and that's pretty strong.
Just north of you is getting hammered.
Oh yeah, I'm glad we're not up here in the northern part of the state in Fort Wayne area. Yeah, that's rough. Or down here around Louisville, that's rough.
And
But
even just south of Indianapolis itself, right in the city, is getting hammered pretty good right now. See that wedge
Well,
shape? You see that just below Indianapolis? Where I'm
Yeah,
looking at
well,
the map?
he's just above that.
Yeah, see the wedge? Yeah, that's not good. It's like but if it's probably not to you or it's past you. It's raining real hard, it's probably past you. You would have heard it by now.
That red spot that ends up just south of Indianapolis at its easternmost point is right south of Ken.
okay, so I paused the video. I am right. See where my mouse is at right now? Can you guys see that?
Yes, sir.
That's where I'm at, right
Okay.
here.
Yeah.
So
north
yeah,
of
I'm
you.
glad we're not up in the Fort Wayne, Kokomo area.
Oh, they're getting hammered.
Put your
Yeah.
mouse, Ken. Put your mouse back down right where you're at. Now, if you look just to the left of you, that little curve right there,
Mm-hmm.
and how these two pieces are, that's what we look for here in Florida. We see that right there, we're like, oh shizzle, take cover.
Oh,
'Cause when it curves,
Yeah,
it's
when
supposed to bend.
when they merge like that, and the front's
Yeah.
still behind Ken. When they merge like that, that's when you start. You better run for
Yeah,
cover,
right
dude.
there, just
Oh,
above
it's coming
you.
down right now.
Yeah,
Believe
just
me.
above you is getting hammered. Yeah. And
Now,
it looks-
what Ken is showing on YouTube, it doesn't show that front. That front's still behind him. It hasn't passed through yet.
Let me look. I haven't looked on YouTube yet. Okay. It's a little delayed because I'm on. I switched over. So it delays
Indianapolis,
this
oh
one.
man, I can't believe all the warnings there. They're all north of him, so
I
he's
got
good.
my handy dandy flashlight right beside me in case something happens.
Hey, I like your outfit, Ken. You're ready. You get your storm hat on.
That's right. I'm prepared. Went out
gentlemen
and bought,
look
I
great
went out and
tonight,
bought me a
all of you.
rowboat today just in
Oh.
case. I named it Jenny.
Nice.
And
Hey,
that's
welcome
all
on
I
cam,
got to
Ken.
say about that.
Jim. Welcome on cam, Jim.
I wonder if my old good Army buddy Lieutenant Dan is going to show up with new legs. Lieutenant Dan, you got new legs.
Magic legs.
Yeah, magic legs, yeah.
If you have enough
wow.
money, that is so possible.
So-
Some of the technology I've seen is pretty incredible. You know, depending on the person's situation. You know, depending on the test subject's situation.
Yeah, I clicked on
They've
the
had
link.
new legs for someone they could walk around, but they had it intact where it could be done. But yeah, he'd have to be someone intact, I imagine.
Okay, so it looks like somebody's being funny.
Wow, Nashville's fixing to get hit too.
Ski Man dropped the link over in the chat, and I'm looking at it, and wow.
Yeah,
Jeff's
Ryan.
Auto
Well, y'all. Oh,
Incorporated.
he's good. Yeah, I'm a sub to him already. Yeah, he's good. Ryan Hall, y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's good. Yeah, he's good, brother. I've heard about him on other stuff.
I don't know where he's showing this radar at though, because none of those little cities look familiar. Montpelier, that's got to be up in Vermont, is it not?
Yeah.
Oh
He'll
no,
tracking
that's
he'll be
Indiana.
tracking the
That's
hardest
it.
stuff.
Now he's in Fort Wayne, so he's working his way. Yeah, there's some. Oh my gosh, look at that. Yeah, Indianapolis right now is being pounded with a lot of. It's in the red, so it is what it is. If, like I said, if I disappear, I'll jump on the phone to get on Zoom, and I will have to apologize for the stream ending abruptly, but nothing I can do about that.
I think you're okay.
Yeah, I think he's gonna miss you, brother. Yeah, it's
all
definitely
north of you.
Yeah, Tim's right on that one. I agree with him on that.
Hey Ken, is it okay if I show what I'm looking at?
Yeah, go ahead.
This is AccuWeather radar.
This will be interesting to see what happens on a couple levels.
And supposedly, okay, you said you were in between Southport and Greenwood, right?
Okay, so put your mouse on Southport and move to your right, your other right, be my left, your left then. Stop. I'm between your mouse and Southport and just a little bit south of that.
Okay. So
right in there.
Okay.
Can you expand that at all? Can you blow that map up at all?
Well, let me, hold on.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to make this so that YouTube can see this at the same time. There we go.
I blew it up one more step.
Can you go one? Well, okay, so if you can go one more.
Okay. So where, you right in here? About?
No. Go to your left. Okay, just a little bit more left. Does it? Okay, so South Meridian Street, it says State Road 135. You see that right there?
Yes,
okay, stop right there. I am, you see the green, drop down until it's right, stop right there. Come to your left. Keep going. Right? You're on my house right now. That's where I live.
All right.
So right now we're in a little bit of a lull, but look what's directly southwest of us.
Well, there's something west of you that's kind of hot.
Well, yeah, there's a whole lot what I'm looking at that's kind of hot.
You think?
I think it's gonna miss you, Ken. I think it's gonna miss you.
If that misses me, I'm going to be amazed because look. Okay, see the word Glens Valley down there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm
look,
not
just
sure which direction this is moving, whether it's moving east or northeast.
Can you play it? Hit the play button down there. Let's see what it does.
No, this is what it is now.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Gotcha.
Hit the play button. Yeah, hit the play button. Let's watch its movements.
Okay, so that's what just probably came through here because that pounded us right there.
Yeah, it's gonna miss you. It's gonna miss you just the south. Yeah.
Now this is now.
It's just split you.
Yeah, there's another line coming.
Well, this is a little bit behind.
Okay.
This is 840, and it's sneaking up on 850. It'll update when it gets to 850 on this particular service.
Which is, that's showing your time, right? It's 8:40 your time?
Right.
Right,
so
because it's 11 something my time.
Right, so it'll be.
Yep.
So you're like right here.
So do me a favor. Yeah, that's exactly where I'm at.
What's one of the major highways going through there?
31, 135, State Road 37. If Jeff will go down and to the left.
Is up above you.
Yeah. So go straight down. Stop. Now go straight left. Keep going. Stop. I think that's going to hit us because that's pretty widespread. And depending on how, if it moves northeast.
Dark.
Yeah.
Red spots or reddish whatever thing are the hottest ones, I think.
Yeah. So you see the word Smith Valley?
Yeah, the purples are the hottest.
Okay, so
highest contact.
That's the general area where Mrs. K is at.
This way or if it's going this way.
When it's quiet, you need to be on high alert. It's quiet outside right now.
Yeah, if it goes dead quiet, yeah.
The calm before the storm.
Yeah.
The whole thing is
You're
moving
there right now, and there's nothing over you.
Yeah, but the whole thing is moving northeast.
Yeah.
It's kind of going.
Yeah, so it's gonna. There's another line.
If you're lucky, this just red part in here will be what goes over you rather
Yeah,
than
that's
magenta.
what I'm thinking, Ken. I mean, yeah, exactly, Jeff. Yeah, exactly what I'm thinking.
Hey, Ken. Ken. I'm thinking of a line from Braveheart right about now. You want to guess which one?
The movie Braveheart?
Yes.
I've never seen it.
You've never seen it?
Never seen it.
Okay.
Are you kidding me?
There's a line.
There's
a line in the movie where the guy says, I've had to talk to the Lord. He says he can get me out of this, but he's pretty sure you're fucked.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good, Jim. You're forked? Yeah, my UK people sound like that. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this had an update, so I'm going to quit sharing.
I'm sorry.
And I'll go back to the main thing to see if that brings. Oh, it brought it back on there.
Yeah, that's one of the favorite lines from that movie. Had to talk with the Almighty. He says he can get me out of this, but he's pretty sure you're fucked.
Oh man, I got to see that. What's the name of it again?
Braveheart.
Yeah,
I've never heard of it.
Like 1996. Okay. Mel Gibson.
Yeah. Okay, I've never heard of that.
Great movie.
Check it out. I got to see it now. Brain fart.
Scottish English War.
There, I got it back.
Good movie. Yeah, this radar's crazy.
Jason Statham sounds like that. Jason Statham is from the UK or something. Yeah, he sounds like that. You're kind of pretty sure.
It's really quiet out there right now. I'm gonna go back out into the garage. I'll put the microphone.
Can't believe some of you people have never seen Braveheart.
I have not.
I've never seen it. I've never heard of it. He just mentioned it. You said Mel Gibson. Wait, what? I've never seen it. Yeah.
Yeah, back when
Mel Gibson was sane.
True.
Yeah.
True.
So
audio
good,
check
Ken.
sounds good.
you're good.
Good, Ken. Am I too loud? Okay, hold on. I can turn it down. Think.
But momentarily.
Yeah, that front hasn't passed through yet. But a lot of that stuff's down south too.
Basically, movie Braveheart is about William Wallace.
Yeah.
Who I think it was how the Scots kind of won their independence from the British or something.
Yeah.
But it's a hell of a movie. It's a little long. It's a little long of a movie, but it's
I enjoyed it.
My grandfather's name was William Wallace Graham.
Nice.
Yeah. Sounds like you're in the eye of the storm, so you may want to hurt and scatter back inside.
Well, there's nothing twisting there. It's just
I think he is.
What does it look like to the west of you? Because that's where it's coming from. You got another one. You're breaking up. Oh. It's coming.
Nothing. I'll wait till after the string's over.
Yeah. Yeah, I've heard that train, and all of a sudden it got silent, and I was in the middle of the eye of this storm, and had no idea that I was in the eye of the storm. That was an eerie feeling, and I'm talking to my mother in Lynchburg, Virginia, at the same time on the phone. I was like, "Mom, I gotta go. It got too quiet here. See ya. Bye."
Magnify Reader Home Manual, Zoom level 1.4, voice chat.
What?
It's Josh's voice thing.
Yeah,
The Lord says he can get me out of this, but he's pretty sure you're fucked.
I kind of lost your location on the radar because I'm zooming around looking at all kinds of stuff. Dayton's fixing to get hammered. Yeah, right. You think?
I would probably be on the cover.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I like weather.
Usually when my power goes out, about the time I get all my portable chargers and stuff out, get all my cords and portable chargers and hotspot turned on and all that. That's usually about the time that the power comes back on.
I got 1, 2, 3. I got 1, 2, 3 battery banks. I could use my cell phone as a internet if I want, and my laptop.
And back on the.
I got plenty of camping gear, so power goes out or anything happens, and I'm out with power for a week, I'm good to go.
I did not see any green overcast. I'm back looking at chat now. I didn't see any green overcast. I wish there was a way to record that wind sound. That was really interesting.
I couldn't hear it through Zoom.
Well, no,
I heard it in Zoom. Ken, I heard it.
Oh,
in
could
Zoom.
you hear it in Zoom?
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Now that should turn. Why is
that would be cool to record that?
There we go. Now I'm back. How long have we been going? Hour and a half. Wow.
Yeah, hour and a half about weather. Go figure.
Get out my $4,000 camera and go out there and video it.
Oh, heck yeah. That'd be cool. Especially if it does good at night vision. It does have night vision capability?
I don't have a $4,000 camera, and if I did, it would have night vision, yes.
You can borrow mine. I'll just email it to you.
I think you got a Canon.
Can you here in the next 15 minutes? That's the question. So, Jeff, what's your radar showing now? Did we lose Jeff? Oh, Jeff's not there. Never mind, Jeff.
It's still north of you.
Yeah, the bulk is. That's good. All right, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. If you guys don't see me tomorrow night, you know something devastating happened. There is no Da Vinci tomorrow because it's Saturday. And hope to see everybody tomorrow afternoon on Doug's little thing that he does every Saturday afternoon, my time, at 11 o'clock his time. Good night, John. Good night, Roy. Good night, Tony. Good night, Steve-Man. Good night, Greg Guy, who thinks, Greg, I do not let anybody know. I do not. I honestly do not. I have thought about telling you a couple times. I thought, that's not right. That's not fair. So I won't. But I'll always mention your name, that you were, what, 6th today?
7th, something.
So I'm hitting the button to stop the screen. Oh, wait a minute. How did Doug demonstrate that today? He hit the end screen on Studio, right?
Yep.
So you guys tell me when you have the little thing going around. I hit the button right now.